Welcome to another travel edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Hey, Karen.
Hi. Welcome to the Hyatt Place in the Seaport district of Boston. This is a brand new Hyatt Place, and they have really set the bar very high for all of the Hyatt Places, I think, nationwide. We've stayed in many. This by far supersedes every single one of them. They actually have suites, which most Hyatt Places don't. So come on in and welcome to our suite. As you can see, they do have the standard corner couch that you see in almost every Hyatt, but this one is really, really spectacular in that they brought in the location. So you can see by the pictures on the wall that
This is kind of cool.
that.
Those are the ships, the container ships.
Mm-hmm.
So out here in the port of Boston and Boston Harbor, there's obviously it's a working port.
I love this. I mean, sea salt, wind, air.
Yeah.
What doesn't make you feel better? There's a great little counter to sit at and have your cocktails or your snacks. There's a mini fridge over here, microwave coffee maker, and then it doesn't have any sort of cooking utensils or anything like that. So it's really not a working kitchen, but you do have your sink, and if you wanted to bring in anything to cook on your own sort of plug-in cook things, you could, because
Right.
there's space for it.
And these guys have a nice service for food and a nice bar downstairs. So we ordered a Impossible Burger the other day. Morgan Rose and I. It was delish.
That was a big coup. They actually have, I think, 3 vegan items on their menu, and the menu is not that extensive. So to have 3 items on there that are vegan, that was
Yeah, we always appreciate
big kudos.
that.
Very appreciative of that.
That's a
There's
nice.
a great front hall closet, which is really nice, especially if you're staying for a bit, which we've been here for, this is our 11th day here. And I am always so happy when the bedroom can be its own separate room.
Yeah, and okay, we forgot to mention too, we usually do, if you've watched these before, we've stayed here for 11 days. So
Oh my goodness.
we've just packed up and moved out. So if you see like the bed's not completely made the best way, we just kind of straightened it up.
Exactly. We've been here for 11 days, and we have not requested housekeeping throughout the duration of our stay. So I do want to say, when we checked in on a scale of 1 to 5, this room was immaculate. It was an absolute 5 for cleanliness. Come on in, and you can see, oh Jeffrey, you'll have to show the view in the living room area, but this is really fun. You know what, this is city living here. You're looking at all of the other buildings, and if that's of interest to you, the city living, that's super, super fun. There's a beautiful courtyard down there. One thing I want to say about the Seaport district, which is all brand new, is the landscaping here is phenomenal. Everywhere you go in Seaport, beautiful flowers everywhere and plantings.
You know what's great is it's still being revitalized. Its buildings are still going up, but I remember being down here. There's as you can see, there's still industrial stuff across the street. So that it was all industrial, but now it's just these types of condos and hotels all along the seaport. You can see the harbor right there, so that's Boston Harbor.
And I love these floor-to-ceiling windows throughout this entire unit. I will say we are Globalist, which is top of the food chain for the Hyatt brand, and the manager did upgrade us from a standard room to the suite. And this is a suite, and I highly recommend, if you're not a Globalist and you don't get upgraded, I think if you're staying for a long period of time, it's definitely worth the upgrade. If you're just popping in for a night or two, their standard rooms are equally as beautiful with the same gorgeous view. Location, I have to tell you, if you're coming to Seaport and you want to see Seaport in the Back Bay, the location on a 1 to 5 is a 5+. We walked everywhere. They do have parking here. It is an additional fee, and you do have in and out privileges, but we only used our car when we went to dinner, I think in Cambridge one night. Outside of that, we walked everywhere. You can see everything's built in. We always rate the bed, and since we slept here 11 nights, oh my gosh, these pillows are the best. I'm not sure what it is, but you know, from other reviews, you know, I really don't care for foam pillows. These pillows are perfect. They're the right weight. They squish. We got a great night's sleep here for the past 11 nights. So on a 1 to 5, a 5 plus again. And you can see how sleek everything is here. Again, it's brand new, super sleek. I love that they have a separate heating and air conditioning unit in the bedroom from the main room, which is really, really nice. They've got a little chest of drawers here. There's a nice sized closet here with your standard ironing board. And then behind here is the bathroom, which again, I want to remind you, we've been here for 11 days, so.
I'll do a quick scan, but it's just your standard.
It's your standard Hyatt bathroom. And this is the way they're doing all the showers. It's a really nice size shower, really nice size. And the bathroom itself is very nice size as well. So.
Great. I think what we'll do now is probably go down to the lobby where we spent a lot of time down there. They have 2 great decks I'll mention up on the 12th floor. We're on the 11th floor. On the 12th floor, just above us, they have a common area, which is a deck outside. You can go outside and smell the harbor and the sea breeze. It's beautiful. And they also have a deck on the 2nd floor right off the bar and the breakfast area. So it's really beautiful. We'll go down there next and show that.
Exactly. And we'll show you the breakfast area, and every day they've had fresh, hot breakfast sandwiches as well as fresh fruit, juice, cereal, coffee, really high quality teas, Natazos, which are one of my favorite. I love that orange spice, and there's green tea. And again, that kitchen area is absolutely immaculate. The whole hotel is immaculate. I've noticed that they really clean up sort of, you know, often throughout the day. And I want to do a quick shout out to a few people. Kobe, who checked you in, Jeffrey.
She was great.
At the front desk. And also, we were looking for ice. They have ice on certain floors. And although she told us when we asked for the ice where it was, she also took the initiative and said, but I can get you ice right here. There's a bar on that 2nd floor, which is where the check-in is. And, you know, rarely does the person who's working at the front desk take so much pride in the entire place. And I found that at this particular hotel, it seems like everybody takes a lot of pride. Again, although it's a Hyatt place, which in their tier is one of their lower tiers, it feels like a Hyatt Regency. It's run so beautifully. The general manager or assistant to the general manager, I think his title is, I'm not 100% sure. Kevin has been outstanding. There's another guy at the front desk. I don't know his name. We'll try to find out. Shout out to him. As a globalist, and I'm not sure what other tier, you get your free water bottles every day, which is really a nice little touch as well. So I give the service here at a 1 to 5, a 5 plus.
Oh, the people are great. And yeah, Kevin's the only one we know in management, but he should be very proud of the staff and what they've done here. He's great. I love his accent too. Hopefully, he's a skier. Hopefully we see him out in Colorado.
Absolutely.
All right.
So come on, let's go.
We'll go downstairs. Okay, here we are back at the lobby. Go ahead, Karen. This is a very different Hyatt place, as Karen mentioned.
What I love is that they have features of the destination, which is Seaport, everywhere. You can see surfboards. Again, we have that cargo ship loading of the blocks right there. And it's a really beautiful entrance.
Yeah, it is.
The other thing I love about this particular hotel are all the windows. When you come here, you really want to see the water, and if you look out this way, past this beautiful bar, you can see that. There's a great bar area right here. there's the breakfast area, which is really awesome. And then coming back here, again, great features of the location. So cool. Two of our favorite employees at the front desk as well. This is the second floor. They also have a similar situation with food and bar service on the 12th floor, which is an even more magnificent view if you can imagine.
So across the street is an amphitheater. They're a great place to come if you're coming for a concert down here on the harbor. It's actually nice and kind of overcast today. It's kind of nice for a break from the sun. We've had some great sunny days out here.
And I just love this deck. You've got great seating out here, whether you're coming out for breakfast or to sit and watch the sunset or the sunrise, whatever. There's a fire pit, there's a cozy corner couch. There's seating to come up here with your group and just have a beautiful time. And being able to look at the harbor, how magnificent is that?
Yeah, it's great. There's the old fish pier, so it's still a very working port. Those are all active fish companies up and down that pier, and so the boats come and unload on both sides of that pier. It's really cool.
So again, we're showing you the location, which on a 1 to 5 is a 5++. You can walk everywhere from here. There is the Yankee Lobster, which is a famous little spot. It's been here forever, right there. And just looking at the Boston Harbor brings so many great memories for Jeffrey and I as we were married here in Boston 30 years ago. It's crazy. And now both of our girls are getting married, so it's quite nostalgic for us to be back here. There's the Hyatt Place insignia right there, just so that you know.
Oh yeah, we can finish with that. That's right. Yeah, we got the spot.
And this is a no-brainer. If you're coming to Boston, and we have stayed in many hotels here, this is the place you want to stay. It is such a beautiful location, and there's some great restaurants across the way as well. You have that entire area that is right on the wharf.
Yeah, there's a Del Frisco's, Illegal Seafoods, and then what's the
I think it's called
Tezmacal. It's a great Mexican, look great tequilas over there. It's all those back decks all are on the harbor, so they've got seating out back behind that building.
So that's it for the Hyatt Place Seaport District in Boston, Massachusetts on a 1 to 5. You know, it's really hard to rate this particular Hyatt Place along with its other Hyatt Places because it's in a category by itself. Like I said, this operates much more like a Hyatt Regency. And what's interesting is Jeff and I usually used to stay at the Hyatt Regency in Boston, and this is far superior. Sorry for all of you over at the Hyatt Regency. I love that place, and I love the people over there, but this wins the prize. Stay here, don't think about it, it's beautiful. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the Seaport District in Boston, Massachusetts.
I take one more look at this harbor because it is incredible. We'll miss it here. We'll be back though. We'll definitely be back.